So, the new year is just around the corner. And look, let's forget about those small, flimsy resolutions that never stick. What we're talking about here is a blueprint for a full-on 31-day comeback challenge. It's designed to completely reset and relaunch your entire year, setting an incredibly powerful tone from the very first day. Okay, that is a pretty bold claim, right? But it's the core promise of this whole plan. The idea is that with intense, laser-like focus for just 1 month, you can build a foundation so strong that it literally catapults you past everything you achieved in the last 12. So, how on earth do we pull that off? Let's dive in. First things first, you can't build a skyscraper on a cluttered, messy plot of land. You gotta clear the ground first. And that's exactly what Phase 1 is all about. It's a clean slate, a total reset that gets your mind and your environment ready for what's coming. Honestly, this might be the most important step of all. And what's the very first action you need to take? Well, funny enough, it's inaction. You just need to pause. Seriously, think about your phone when it's been running for weeks, right? It gets glitchy, it slows down, it overheats. Your brain is no different. When it's jammed with constant noise, your focus and motivation just completely tank. A restart is absolutely essential. So this big reset happens across 3 key areas. It starts with your physical space, because a clear room really does help create a clear mind. Then you move on to your digital life, cutting out all that noise from junk apps and endless notifications. And finally, the big one, the mental reset, taking a full day to just process the past year so you can actually move forward with a clear vision of what you really want. All right, so our slate is clean. Now it's time to build the engine that's gonna power this whole thing. Phase 2 is where the action happens. This is where we install the daily habits and systems that are gonna generate some serious, unstoppable momentum all through January. Just 1. That's it. That is the magic number here. You know where most people go wrong? They try to do 10 different things at once, and they end up doing none of them well. For this challenge, you pick only one clear, single-minded goal for the entire month. It could be fitness, learning a new skill, whatever. But focusing on one thing makes your progress fast and, more importantly, visible. And here's how you're gonna make real, tangible progress on that one goal. 60 minutes. Every single day, you carve out one non-negotiable hour of deep, focused work. I'm talking phone off, no distractions, just pure focus. In 31 days, that's 31 hours of solid progress. That's enough to build a real foundation and retrain your brain to actually focus again. Now, running alongside your main goal, we're going to install 5 core habits. Think of these as the software updates that are going to upgrade your skills, your mind, and your confidence, basically turning you into a sharper, smarter version of yourself by the end of the month. All right, so here they are, your 5 non-negotiables. 30 minutes of reading every day to feed your brain. That 1 hour of deep work, that's sacred time, dedicated only to your single comeback goal. Then just 10 to 15 minutes of exercise, enough to get the blood flowing and boost your energy. Plus, learning one new practical skill and actively practicing your communication. These 5 things create the support system for your main mission. Okay, so you've got your plan, you're taking action, but let's be real, life is gonna throw curveballs at you. Self-doubt is gonna creep in. Phase 3 is all about playing defense. It's about building the mental armor you need to protect all the progress you're making. You know, a real comeback always starts in your head. So think of this like you're upgrading your own personal operating system. You have to actively uninstall all that old, buggy software, the limiting beliefs, the baggage from past failures, and then you install a new program built on positive thinking, a simple commitment to getting just 1% better every day, and surrounding yourself with only positive influences. And this just goes to show, real transformation is as much about subtraction as it is about addition. So here's your mission. Before February hits, your job is to identify and completely eliminate 3 toxic things from your life. That's 3 bad habits, 3 time-wasting apps, and 3 negative influences. You're just lightening the load so you can move a whole lot faster. So what happens when that voice of doubt pops into your head mid-challenge? Well, you use something called the 90-second rule. The science here is actually pretty cool. When a thought triggers an emotional response, your brain releases chemicals that create that feeling in your body. But that whole chemical process, it only lasts for about 90 seconds. The only way it sticks around longer is if you choose to feed it with your attention. This rule is a tool to just let it pass. Here's how it works in the moment. The negative thought shows up. For the next 90 seconds, your only job is to breathe and just observe it. Don't argue with it, don't analyze it, just watch it like a cloud passing in the sky. And after about 90 seconds, you'll literally feel the emotional charge of that thought just dissolve. We are almost at the finish line. We've covered the reset, we've built the engine, and we've fortified the mind. But there is one last crucial piece of the puzzle that ties everything together and makes your change feel real. This is so powerful. Your brain needs evidence. It's not enough to just think you're changing. Your brain needs to see it. It needs concrete proof that you are becoming the person you say you want to be. And a visual proof chain gives it exactly that, reinforcing your new identity and keeping you going when you feel like quitting. And the way you do this is dead simple. Get a plain old 31-day calendar. Hang it somewhere you'll see it every single day. And each day you complete your core habits and your 60 minutes of deep work, you get to draw a big, satisfying X or check mark on that day. Your only job? Don't break the chain. And here's the beautiful part, the real payoff. If you truly commit to this blueprint for 31 days, something amazing happens. By the time February 1st rolls around, you're not going to be hunting for motivation anymore. Your new habits themselves become your momentum. Your confidence will be through the roof, and you'll already have a massive head start on the entire year. And that's the whole blueprint. The plan is laid out, the steps are clear. The only question left is, what are you going to do about it? January 1st is right around the corner. So what is your one single-minded comeback goal going to be?